So here is the V1 autopilot model all running up. I've spent a lot of time working on the compass here, the magnetic compass. It wasn't working properly. I finally managed to get it to work. It's a pneumatic compass. It basically sends a pneumatic signal to this unit here, which translates the pneumatic signal into an electrical signal, which drives these two coils, which in turn possess the gyro here, and which will have an effect here on the rudder, and which will turn the V1. So I'm going to push the start button, and after a short pause the model should actually turn towards its set course, and then the compass should keep it on a steady course. So here we go. The clock starts ticking. It's now released, and you can see that the rudder is starting to turn, and it's starting to give an impulse, starting to turn the model to its preset course. The clock has now run to 0 here, so now the clock has turned the V1 into the preset course. The effect of the magnetic compass is very subtle. You will see that there is a very small rudder deviation, slowly pushing the V1 to its set point. You could just see it move slightly. It keeps turning in this direction until the magnetic compass switches direction. It now senses that we're slightly to the right of the set point. Soon it will sense that it's to the left of the set point. Oh, there's another little movement, and it will change over the direction of the switch and change over the direction of the precession on the gyroscope. The precession of the magnetic compass has now turned slightly towards the other direction. It's got an ever so slight rudder deviation to the right now, so the compass is switched to a right signal. At the moment the compass control has a little side effect. It has an effect on the pitch as well, because this precession is obviously putting a small upwards or downwards force on the gimbal of the gyroscope. And these little air vents, they're just not forceful enough to counter that. So I think once we've got the height control working, that will also kick in to stop the V1 going into a dive or too steep a climb. But at the moment, as you can see, the model is actually pitching down slightly while it's turning left. And once the compass reverses, it will actually start to pitch up a little bit while it turns right. So a little bit of an unwanted effect that we still have to do something about.